What the?
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
I don't even know what's going on.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you for long, but I wanted to let you know that we're going to find out who's bothering our Scorpio. But don't worry, Scorpio, because this is something that happened in the past. We're just going to find out who it is that's going to prison. So if you're not here already, Rita Evelyn Yanez on YouTube. And yeah, the adversary is wild in the streets. All right, Scorpio, we're going to create a new series, and I'm going to start by special request with you. So this is going to be a shadow reading. Time is it is 3:16 a.m. You are protected. For he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that none should perish, but have the everlasting life. You are protected. Don't be afraid. All right, so we're going to draw. This is what I'm thinking. You're going to hear me thinking out loud. Okay. I didn't turn over, so we're not looking. So I'm going to draw one card. And for this shadow reading, I'm going to tell you about your ex. Or the one that's on your mind, or the one that... Oh, fuck. Ooh. I'm not going to edit that out. These are not for children. I don't want to cuss, but okay. I've got the King of Wands immediately pops out. He's in the upright, but this is a shadow reading, so we're going to take him as if he were in the reverse. But that's not... I wasn't thinking about what card we're drawing. Oh my goodness. There it is. It's got to pop out or I don't take it. Do I tell you? Yes, I do, because we have the Devil. Now, the other card that popped out is the Queen of Wands. So your ex in shadow is coming out with the theme being the Devil and the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Someone could like sunflowers. Somebody doesn't want me to deliver this message. I could tell already. So we're going to distract me while I distract me. And we're going to channel. I'm going to keep using the Hanson Roberts Tarot while I don't think, so that we could try to get some names. Now, I'm not going to channel the deceased for this. All right? Because I've already had Charlie with me all day. Actually, it wasn't as obvious as it was a few hours ago, about 2 hours ago. I'm not going to say a word yet. My goodness. All right. So let me try to get some names from the connection. Oh, I was going to say collective, and I said connection. King of Wands is connected to the Queen of Wands. Now, flip the genders, do whatever you need to do there, because remember, I'm reading for the collective, even though I do have a special request. I'm not doing the reading for that person. I'm doing it as a request for the type of reading, okay? I've got Tony. And I think I clarified, well, for those of you that don't know, if you hear me exhaling, inhaling, It's because I'm disengaging from different energies, basically just building energy, moving energy, dropping energy. Okay, Tony is associated with the song by the Rolling Stones, Honky Tonk Women. Why? It's okay. I'm not going to question it because this is already heavy. I've got Stephanie. Stephanie likes black licorice. That reminds me of medicine when I was a kid. I'm 56, so NyQuil was black licorice then. I'm just going to look at the clock and see. Okay, 3:20. All right. Someone's name is Brandy. Someone drinks brandy. Brandy drinks brandy? No. Brandy doesn't drink brandy. What does Brandy like? Brandy likes The Muppet Show or liked The Muppet Show. We're going to keep going. I've got the name Amalia. Not like I've got a relative named Amelia, but this is Amalia. Oh, okay. Amalia. What am I listening to outside? Amalia identifies with... Can't get it yet. Hang on. My hands get numb. I have to have surgery on my hands. So Amalia and Tatum O'Neal. I don't know why. Amalia, if you're listening to me, Tatum O'Neal. Could be Ryan O'Neal. Could be the Paper Moon. All right. I'm only going to get a few because I know this is going to be heavy for me. And I like to be happy. So I don't want to get stuck into this cesspool that this feels like already. The Devil, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. All right. Raymond. Raymond. Raymond likes rum and coke, or is associated with rum and coke. Do people drink rum and coke? I guess they do. All right. Do they? I don't know. Do people drink rum and coke? Is that like an old thing? All right. We're going to give my hands a break for a second. Oof. All right. I've got Paul. Play it again, Sam. Play it again, Sam. Paul. Play it again, Sam. Do I have Paul or do I have Sam? I have Paul. All right. Holy Spirit. Who else do we have? Let's do one more. Ace of Swords in reverse. Don't stop. I've got Cheryl. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl, if you're listening to me. Cheryl. Navarro. Holy shit. I'm sorry, but somehow the cussing is going to happen. I apologize. Navarro is my family's name, but that's not why I got it. Navarro? Is it Cheryl Navarro? Are you Cheryl Navarro? I don't know. Planet of the Apes, that's all I'm getting. I know it's weird, but for those of you who are mediums or channel different energies, you know what I know. All right, the chunk that flew out, Five of Wands, High Priestess in reverse, Magician in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Moon in reverse. All right, that means we're jumping in. Okay. I'm going to grab the ugly deck. Something's going to make me sneeze. No, it doesn't mean anything special. It just means that I'm going to sneeze. Why am I grabbing the ugly deck? This is not the ugly deck. I've got a deck that I call the ugly deck that I'll tell you about. This is the Cosmic Tarot. It's just that when I know that the energy is heavy or I need a specific answer, it really is, call it association, because I disengage and I'm going to jump into the channeling because we have that devil. So I'm really not going to look at these cards. I'm just going to talk. And then if I look at the cards or if something jumps out, I will let you know. All right, here we go. There's a jumper already. 9 of Swords. In the Cosmic Tarot, of course, this isn't like the traditional tarot. Let me look at the clock again. The traditional tarot, it is a person in bed clutching their head. Your ex is in hell right now. The 9 of Swords in the Cosmic Tarot shows a man that's sitting in a field with a snake around a sword. There are bones. There's something like is that a Parthenon? And this person is in hell. Some information is coming towards your ex that is really going to freak them the hell out. They are already freaked out. Something about real estate. There's some kind of a mud hut. All right, I'm going to not look unless it jumps out. Please don't jump out too much, Spirit. Holy Spirit, sweetest angels, Saint Michael, protect us. We're only going to channel what's necessary. And the reason why I'm looking at this clock a lot is because I don't want this to go, oh, there's a card here that's facing the wrong way. Let's just look. Princess of Wands in reverse. Disgusting. All right. High Priestess in reverse jumps out. Oh my goodness. All right, sweethearts. Remember what I'm telling you. That this is about your ex. This is not about you. Ex could mean ex-partner, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex whatever you want it to be. Only you know. My hands. Star in reverse somehow. Ho, ho, ho. Oh my gosh, these can't be super long ones because I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, but I don't want to interfere with this energy. Someone told your ex you contacted them and faked a screenshot. I don't mean to be yelling, but what's making me yell? Maybe it's this freaked out man with all the swords coming at him. Your ex is in trouble. Your ex went back to their ex for money by manipulating you to make them jealous. Raymond. Oh, sorry about that. My hands are just going to do what they are going to do. I need to have surgery. I'm just such a big baby and I haven't had time to get to where I need to go. And in between everything else I'm doing, it's like, you know, I have to do everything at once. How about, let's just put it that way, with no help. I just do it by myself. Your ex needs dynamic therapies. Your ex has self-defeating masochistic personality disorder as described in the DSM-3R. All right? And other disorders of unknown etiology, or at least unknown to me. Maybe they're hysterical. They've got a hysterical neurosis, a conversion disorder, okay? Did you notice the tremors in their hands? Somebody's got trembling hands. Just kidding, it's a demon. I'm not kidding you. There's a demon possession going on. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. There's a disclaimer at the beginning and in written areas. So since I'm right, you can't sue me. So let's talk about, oh my Lord. Okay, 10 of Swords. Holy crap. Oh, let me pull my energy back in. And let me talk about the devil real quick, and then I'm going to tell you about why you've got the devil. So the devil card in shadow form talks about someone who fears and fears separate. Oh my gosh. Okay. King of Cups, but in the upright, a better love is coming towards you. Okay. So if you're not in a relationship, a nice one is going to come with somebody who's very honest. Don't worry. And now I do have to say that the devil could have presented himself to you as a King of Cups, and no, he was a lying motherfucker. And the King of Pentacles. It's just, oh, and the Princess of Wands. All right. A lot of people involved here. A lot of people involved here. Why are there so many people in here? So your ex, okay, so the devil's shadow is like being chained to your fear, your thoughts and feelings that are fearful, allowing yourself to be victimized. Oh my gosh, somebody's got a choice to make, and the moon. You're going to find something out very soon, very soon. Cosmic Tarot, 2 of Pentacles. I can't even believe this. Moon again. Cosmic Tarot, move in silence. Doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Just do what I do. Like, just don't talk to people because people are fucking crazy. I don't mean to disrespect anybody with any mental disorders, including your ex. All right. Mental illness is not a crime. Criminals commit crimes, and your ex is a criminal. I can see it everywhere. All right. So the devil, it's like being chained to material goods. People that are obsessed with money, obsessed with possessions, being in bondage to negative thought patterns. 10 of Wands, your ex or those people, because there's so many people here, is in so much trouble. The devil can represent having an issue with power, like controlling people or being controlled. I've got disambiguation here. I don't know why. Repressed sexuality. Okay, so enough about the devil because we're going to find it all out. But I'm going to tell you right now, your ex or exes, I don't know. There's a group of freaking people here. Your ex found something out while they were investigating you, didn't they? They found out there was nothing on you. And what they did find out about you in the spiritual sense has terrified them. Their time is almost up. Take that as you will. I don't wish this on anyone. If you haven't been praying, you guys need to stay prayed up. Look, and if you don't have time for a Bible app or anything else, you do have a phone. You can look up any of the Psalms. Look up Psalms 23. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay. I don't mean to use the Lord's name in vain, but you know, it's the vernacular. I was almost going to say a colloquialism, but I don't mean that. So they somebody got fired. Fuck. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Somebody cusses a lot. Okay, so somebody was going to practitioners of the naughty kind. Let's just say that those practitioners have been or will be telling them to move along because they know what they know now that they looked into you, that you are chosen and protected. I've got another healer out here. I'm a healer. How are you? I've got a healer out there. You're a healer? Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Remember that I'm going to speak directly to the healer that's listening to me. Remember that it isn't your job to heal and fix everyone. All right? We have to take our hands off when it is karmic illness. I'm just going to leave it there. You have been spiritually protected. Oh my goodness. There's a man and woman on the Cosmic Tarot, Eight of Swords. Somebody's going to prison, or two people are going to prison. Somebody broke the law. Somebody's a criminal. Somebody comes from a criminal ass family. I'm telling you, what reading? Was it Scorpio that we did a reading that I said, or I titled it? I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to freak out right now. I'm freaking out right now. Somebody's whole family, they're whole ass criminals. This is a bunch of criminals. Somebody's sister and brother are involved. Their obsession with you is unhealthy. This is unhealthy. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Okay, that kind of energy. You've been protected since before birth, so I don't know what it is that they're looking for. I get no indication in any of the cards here about you that shows me that somehow you deserve this. Nothing. Even look on the split. I shit you not. I've got the sun, and at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. You're looking forward to things. Things are coming to you. The sun, you're protected and you're in your best form. Sweetheart, if you're not feeling that way right now, it will soon come to you. Trust me. I know what I'm telling you. I've been reading tarot cards since I was a kid. All right? High school, I got my hands on the classic Rider Waite deck through a little boyfriend. But the Spanish Tarot was in my house, and no, my mother didn't know how to use it. I don't even know how, I don't know if I've ever asked her how she had that. But, because there was nothing going on in that house. Just a bunch of psychics. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start to tell this story, and then we're going to reach for that, what time is it? That ugly deck. We're doing good. You were the victim of black magic or somebody's retarded attempt at black magic. No offense to people with intellectual disabilities, but I also do have a person with an intellectual disability here. All right? Remember, I'm from LA, and we said a lot of words that were never meant to offend anybody. It was a different time. Just know that. Eras are significant. All right. Your ex chose Satan. Saturn energy. Saturnian Saturn energy. Very heavy karma on your ex. An entity attachment. There's no soul there. If there was, I don't know when it left. They entered into a contract, literally with the devil. Somebody's a devil worshiper, air quotes. I shouldn't do air quotes because they did. When they did enter into this binding contract, they signed their death certificate very specifically. Health issues. They wished health issues on you, and the health issues backfire on them. They wish you to be in an accident. They and their loved ones are having health issues and accidents. They wish death on you. The death came to their family. Do you see how that works? When you're out of spiritual alignment, that's one thing. When you go this far, it's a completely different thing. That's why I'm telling my little healers out there. And you could be male, female, doesn't matter. Oh, Lord have mercy. There goes the 9 again. All right, let me pull back my energy. I can't. Magician in reverse. Moon reverse. The devil. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Emperor in reverse while you're in your 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, they did this for money. To the devil. Make it connect the dots, okay? I shouldn't have to. For those of you that are listening to me, most of you are going to be pretty able to understand. You don't all have to be advanced to understand me. 6 of Wands in reverse. Defeat. To the High Priestess in reverse. A witch. And when I say witch, I don't mean like the type that's out there growing sage and, you know, tossing feathers and being at one with the clouds and the cosmos, okay? I'm talking about the kind that they're not good at what they do. They're just bad at who they are. Just bad people. Bad people. Bad people. Okay. The moment that they embarked on this horrific journey of stupidity, they marked themselves. You were the curse breaker. Not to break their curses, to bring balance. Do you like Star Wars? You bring balance to the Force. Oh my goodness. 8 of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. All right, let me turn this around. Judgment. You were treated unfairly or something unjust was done to you, and it is going to work. Somebody's going to jail right about now. Or July is significant in that sense, but think December, January. Now, they could have already been, she or he could have already, they already know what's up and they've already been in and you would know that. Or maybe you're like me and you don't give a shit, you know, so you don't know. Maybe you like hobbies like I do. All right. Heavy air, heavy fire. What they were hoping for doesn't come in. Oh my God, the High Priest. I can't, can we just stop a minute? I'm not going to pause the recording because I don't want to, I'm going to finish through this energy and I'm going to resolve it for you. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Leave me to my one vice, okay? Because I got to do something. All right. I know that's a bad habit. People shouldn't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke as much as I used to because there was a moment in time I was smoking too many cigarettes. Trying not to smoke cigarettes. I like smoking cigarettes. I'm really sorry. So did Marilyn Monroe, so leave me alone. And somebody's going to say, well, she's dead. Well, cigarettes didn't kill her. We know who did. She knew too much. Scorpio. This is ridiculous. You know too much already. Do like I do. Move like I do. Moving is significant. You could be moving. I'm not even going to say it. So I moved to a place where I could ensure that there were cameras on me all the time. And that's if I wasn't wearing a camera on my body, which at certain times I did. Cameras in my house, cameras on the outside of the house. You know that you can get the smallest cameras. I think I've told you guys that before. I moved to a place where, and a job where the cameras would be on me the whole time. Everywhere I walked, I made sure that the cameras could see me. I walked where I knew the patrol cars could see me. I made sure that people knew where I was, and I left my footprints everywhere digitally. And like I told my mother the entire time, always, I am not suicidal. I'm a happy type. That pisses people off, and I don't know why, and I don't care because it's their issue. Maybe you're going through something like that. Somebody's got a GPS tracker on you, or somebody did track you, or somebody hacked your devices. Put stickers over your camera. Somebody, oh no. Just don't be paranoid. Okay, you don't have to be paranoid. This is for entertainment purposes. You asked for it, you got it. Toyota, somebody drives a Toyota. Somebody could drive a Honda, a Hyundai, a sedan. They're possessed by an entity. They did love you in their soulless way, the part of them that was still them before they were lied to about you. Somebody lied to your ex. Woo! Yep. Page of Swords. Somebody, Princesses of Swords in this deck. Somebody lied to you. Maybe it was an ex that lied to your ex about you. A whole group could have lied about you. People lied about you because your ex is easily manipulated. Queen of Swords, some bitch. Here comes the air sign. Not if you're an air sign cross watcher. Well, if you're cross watching, I hope you're not the one that did all this shit. Nine of Pentacles. You're in your Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody. You're fine. Okay. They were easily manipulated. Money. You knew it. Death is around them. Stay away. Let them sit with their karma. It is not yours. Somebody was an athlete. Somebody was athletic. Somebody was in competition. Somebody's competitive. They were competitive. They were harvesting your energy. Fire. Explosions. They're going to contemplate suicide. Death is coming because they came after a chosen one. Now, the death could be metaphorical, symbolic. They want to run. They want to run to another country. They want to flee. They want to forfeit their life. They will forfeit something. Justice! Death card. Oh my God. Health issues. Death in their family. Their soul now belongs to the Dark One. Oh my gosh. You should, in the Cosmic Tarot, look this up. The Four of Pentacles looks like a freaking mental asylum with a doctor. You know, anybody in a white lab coat is going to scream doctor. And I got the King of Cups in reverse. I was right. That King of Cups was the way that they came at you, pretending to be wonderful. And I didn't even see this one fly out here. The Three of Swords in reverse. You're healing, and the Men in Black are coming from in the Cosmic Tarot. I need to digitize this. The Three of Swords looks like the Men in Black. Ooh, Men in Back. There's a woman and there's two men. Somebody could have two brothers. Somebody could have a woman. And they're standing in front of what looks like a, what do you call that? You know, it's not a mausoleum. It's where like, where, you know, like if you're in a church and you see the effigy, I don't remember what that's called. Some kind of tomb. They wanted to hurt you. Their whole family's involved. Somebody's family, somebody's in-laws. They went to a bunch of practitioners thinking they could hurt you. They, damn, you are being spied on. This could be digital spying as well. Who cares if they mess with you? Or look, if somebody did something weird to you or weird with pictures of you or did something, sue them and take their house or houses. The world, this cycle is ending for them. They traveled and paid money to do this. And I would not be surprised if the practitioners were real, okay, who had any abilities, whether dark or light, would have told them one way or another not to do it, to not come for you because they were going to lose their lives. Somebody went to Mexico. Somebody took your picture to Ireland. Somebody did weird shit with your pictures. somewhere they've got to have knowledge, or I will tell you. Candles were blowing out, glass breaking. One practitioner got caught up in a different dimension. Some of these practitioners were using hallucinogens and other illegal drugs. And now they are all watched by the watchers. The ones who continued to mess with you are hunted. Ooh, I was going to say haunted, hunted. Now they're being hunted by the things that they sent after you, whatever it was. Somebody was calling the cops on you to try to get you in trouble for nothing. You didn't do anything. So the cops probably watched you and figured out you're not doing a damn thing. New Orleans, death spells. Fire in the house. Fire in the house. Those practitioners figured out that what protects you is ancient and predates anything anyone would understand. Because all things come from the Most High. The divine protection is the divine order. Somebody's Egyptian or has Egyptian blood. All right. Let me get some cards on you before we go to the ugly deck. They're going to say, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Somebody is a medium like me, a seer, ancient light. Okay. Stay in the light. Do whatever things you do. Look, none of us need the tools, okay? We don't need the tarot cards. We don't need anything. Oh my goodness, death. We don't need any of this. It's just, look, I tell people, the props are cute. I like haunted houses. Not the real kind of, I miss ghost hunting in a way, but then I don't miss it. Maybe now it would be safer for me because I'm older and I have, more experience blocking and all that. Somebody's pissed off because they couldn't get through your energy. They couldn't get through your protection. They're pissed because you're protected. They understand that they are not protected. They've lost all protection. Like I said, your ex or exes or whomever these people are have lost spiritual protection if they ever had it. There's an evil woman here. There's a woman who, for those of you that resonate with having an ex that's a masculine, oh my gosh. They hooked up with a trashy person, but a terrible soul. Awful, awful. Like I'm going to say it, ugly on the outside, ugly on the inside. Let's get some cards for you. Let's put this deck down in a second. Wait, they're telling me one more. 8 of Swords, 2 people locked up. People are going to... Oh my gosh, they could be married. The Hierophant. Okay, so whole damn family of criminals. Okay, so okay, you know what? Let's get a few cards for you from the After Tarot. Time is it? Okay, and then we're going to do the ugly deck. Lord in heaven, protect us. Holy Spirit. Thank you, Michael. All right. I love you, Mike. I love St. Michael. All right. You never have to retaliate. In fact, don't. Lots of people talk about return to sender spells and all that. You don't have to do anything. Like an Asian lady told my mom, the world is a circle. What you do to others will come back to you. If you're ever wondering why your mission has been difficult, it's because it's a spiritual mission. Sometimes nobody's trying to hurt. The divine is not trying to punish us. It's nothing like that. It's just that it takes a very spiritually strong and adept person to be able to, navigate these things, not to bring karma to others, but to people like me we present a choice. And it isn't just how will you treat me or someone like you. It is so often so simple. What will you do? If you meet an angel on the road, we meet a Buddha on the road. The Buddha. Somebody's a Buddhist, somebody's Asian. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, now you're getting the Hierophant. All right. You could be getting married. 8 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Chariot. For those of you looking for a job, you're going to be getting a new job. For those of you who need a new car, you could be getting a new car. Oh my gosh. You're getting the 9 of Swords in reverse. It's getting better. All right. 7 of Wands is more like you're in the after tarot. Somebody does not want me getting this message out. Is that why, like, I'm telling you, you guys have to watch your devices and stuff. I know it's Mercury retrograde, but I literally was sitting once not too long ago and watched my laptop get hacked. I was just prepared for it, so it wasn't, I just told everybody, oh, it's an old laptop. No, I watched you fucking hack me. I've got the 10 of Pentacles. I've got the Strength card. I've got the 9 of Cups. How much more do you want? I've got the 2 of Cups. I've got the Ace of Cups. The Star. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're healing. All right. Let's get these back in order. Lover's choice. You will have to make a choice. Don't take back your ex. If your ex shows up, call the police. Do you understand me? If your ex approaches you or anybody from his criminal ass family, call the police. Dial 911. You know what 911 is? That's Archangel Michael's signature. 911. Look it up. Bunch of criminals. Somebody sold your credentials. I can almost not get that out. Nothing ever hit you because you are one of the chosen. Hanged men in reverse are going to be shown. 10 of Swords for them. People are being touched, The things that they tried to summon against you. And what these stupid people don't recognize, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. If you're the bad one and you're watching me, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. You know why? Because that never works. That battle was won long ago. Only people with very low vibrations do the kind of things I'm seeing here. Do you understand me? I see you. Shame. People are being scratched. And if it hasn't happened, it will. Somebody's in a fucking haunted house. Somebody's ancestors are all over these people's asses. Huh. Ooh! I've got the World. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Shall we get to the ugly part? If this wasn't ugly enough. My goodness. I smoke like that. I'll take like a puff and then, then I... Something about Marilyn Monroe is significant. She was an angel. They could not get through your protection. I'm thinking, is there anything else here? You are a curse breaker. Split the world. 5 of Swords reverse. Somebody stole from you. They stole from you. They stole something or tried to prevent you from getting something. Tried to get you fired too. These people are in trouble. I would say pray for them, but wait, there's a card that... All right, I'm not going to say it because that'll be a surprise for you, okay? Good things. Because if you can be like, no, tell us. Well, if I tell you, I want you to keep moving the way you're moving. Stay in the light. Stay under the lights. Do what I do. Just stay everywhere where there's a camera. Some of you are you an actor or an actress? Stay in front of the cameras. If you feel scared, call the police. If someone comes to your door, don't open the door, especially now, especially during Mercury retrograde, okay? Whenever I have noticed activity from anyone, let's just say that I don't want to talk to, I just go and look the other way. I don't even actively do anything to block out or do any EMP type work because I already know that divine protects me and keeps it away from me. Saint Michael. All right. We're going to do the ugly deck. Okay. This is going to be free channeling. What? SWAT team in their 60s, burner phone. On the reverse, you are an earth angel. I'm going to set it aside so that we don't get that back out because this is just a section of it. Lord have nurse. I was going to say nurse, nursing. Someone's a nurse. There's a dirty nurse all up in here. Maybe your ex is a dirty nurse. Wannabe nurse? Stealing. Evil. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll take them all. Medal of Honor. Fiancé. Okay. Left on red. And I shit you not. Nurse. Somebody's name is Spence or Spence. Spence is significant. Southwest. Southwest of you or Southwest Airlines? And I'm setting them aside because I don't want to pull them again so that we can wrap it up. And these I do like. Oh. Dump. Something at the dump. On the 4 of diamonds. On the reverse. Highway to hell. Damn. Okay. What time is it? All right, just a few more. Oh my gosh. This is awful. But I'm going to remind you that this is in the past or moving away from you. And this is, remember, this is a shadow reading. We're reading them. Him, her, it. All right. Finger slipped on that one. Oh, my hand. Desert Shield, musician. Is your ex a musician? Are you a musician? Are you a veteran of Desert Shield? Are you in the desert? Do you need a shield? Okay, let me give this a try again. Hawaii is significant, and they have no power. Needed you stuck, and oh my goodness, go figure. Wanted you spiritually dead. Your ex is a hater. Most exes just like move along and then we're like, okay, whatever, and bye-bye. Not here. Your ex has got to be on drugs. I'm not maybe got the face in a pile of cocaine. Calling the cops to do a welfare check on you because they care. Okay. And they want your address. Oh, fuck you. I know full well, like you all do, that it's easy enough to find everyone. You just do what I do and stay where everyone can see you. Call the cops if you are scared. Okay? And don't be scared. They can't hurt you. What's coming for them, no one can lift. There is no way to break this. They can't get rid of it. They can't get out of it. It's going to follow them until they're dead. I'm so sorry to say that. If you have any love or care in your heart, you know, I love all people, but I don't want criminals in my life. Alaska, significant serial killer. All right. International waters. and you cut the cord, they tie again. Oh, hell no. I don't, See? Oh! Killed for life insurance or real estate. Your ex's new partner has done murder. Okay. If they've killed animals, oh God, I mean, if they kill people and you ever find out about it, report their stupid asses. Off the top, REO, that means real estate owned. Real estate and money laundering is significant, and interstate. Somebody a drug trafficker? Human trafficker? You know, they tried to get you trafficked. I will tell you that. And don't think that that's so difficult to do. Okay. I've been in a situation, you know, not in a public place, but I was in a particular relationship where crap was put in my drink. Left, front, and center. And I'm going to be careful with the way that I put this. I was in a situation where someone tried to put something in my drink. You were you were drugged in your food or drink. On the reverse, fleeing scene of crime. I already saw it, so I'm going to look at it. Saturday and bodega. Somebody literally, like I'm telling you to take what I tell you literally. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes. Oh, I can't get it out. You know why? Because I'm a bad liar. This is for entertainment purposes only, and you know why I'm saying it. We're going to just take it like that. MDMA, Molly. I don't know what MDMA, because it makes me want to think of Madonna, but not that Madonna has anything to do with that, but just when I see those letters together. With blow up that bridge, Border Patrol, be careful. Spider web, be careful if people do weird shit, okay? Exposure and hacked your, phone, computer. So your phone or your computer. It's just a backfire, medical emergency. Telling you. Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. Smile, you're on candid camera. What am I telling you? GPS tracker flipped out with it. Undercover agent. Altered your medical records. That would correspond with the dirty nurse? Don't think that's not impossible. I've seen that happen too. I have seen that. I knew when somebody was looking through my medical records and made changes long ago, but it did happen. You are safe now, and your ancestors and guide have been protecting you the whole time. Death certificate with disability on the reverse. Nurse. Miranda rights. All right. Nurse is going to prison. Paid for revenge on you. And St. Michael's sword. You're safe, honey. You're safe. Okay? I'll pray for you. I will pray for you. Okay. You are who you say you are with news. It's going to be in the news. I mean, this is something that could be in the news. Now, this could mean local news. This could, you know what I'm saying? Not all of us end up on ABC's. Like, who does the nightly news? I don't watch even TV, man. And if it's rated R, I'm not watching it. Generally, it tends to have a bunch of crap in it. I don't want. Intellectual disability, what I tell you. Now, that is over marriage counseling and official person. Somebody's got an intellectual disability who's married and is an official person. They got to be stupid anyway. Crimes of passion, unsolved murder. Oh, my God. I had a dream. I, told the right people about the dream. Bodies are in the water. I think I'll stop right there. Yoga is significant. Was going to get you trafficked. What I say, car accident, and heroin. Somebody is a freaking drug dealer or they are on drugs, man. Use government resources to cyber stalk. That'll get you arrested. Men in Black. Oh, Jesus. They don't have to like it. They just did it. Why am I hearing that? You don't have to like it. All right? You commit crimes like this, you don't have to like it. Criminal. Discrimination. Mounted police. Somebody's from Canada. Somebody is in Canada. Somebody tried to do something Canadian. I shouldn't say that I got friends in Canada. I've been to Canada. I love Montreal. I've been to Ontario. I love Canadians. Somebody tried to do something to you. Unfit to stand trial, or that will be their excuse. Actually, from what I'm seeing, there's like mental illness written all over this. Your Father in heaven chose you for this mission. Ketamine. And they are infatuated. This is like dangerous. No, thank you. No, thank you. Civil Air Patrol. Foreign bank account. All right. Oh, damn. Hang on. It fell all the way over. This one, whatever it is, it wants to be known. Mirror magic, clean them. And pills. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my God. Okay, so right on the top, because I looked again, threat and Space Force. Somebody's a Trump supporter. All right. Ooh. Oops. Paying a practitioner to block your love life won't happen. Contacting you from fake accounts. And underneath that closet, somebody's gay. Doesn't want to be known to be gay. Why don't you just be gay? If you're gay, just be gay. We don't care. No one cares. Unless you lie about it. Stole your passport, driver's license, signature, social security passwords, and credit cards. Oh, honey, you're going full fed. Flee the country, human trafficking. Arizona is significant. I can't see. Well, yes, I can. Strap on, September, and pegging. I don't really know what pegging is, but I do know. I think I know what pegging is. Someone in their 30s. Asphyxiation, smothered. Siete potencias africanas. You are protected, honey. Okay, we'll just get through. What time is it? Okay, a few more. Canada trying to steal your car. May is significant. Captain Save-A-Ho. Captain Save-A-Ho. If these cards are right, you got a pair of them. They could be married. Them some hoes. North Dakota. Malpractice. Somebody's going to lose their license. And the hoe is spelled H-O-E. Try to edit your Akashic records. And mail fraud. Whoa. Yes, honey, that's federal. Oh, my God. What's that, like mail tampering? Forwarded your mail, changed your mailing address, forged your signature. Woo! You know, like, well, that's Space Wars. You got to be stupid. Sue them. Treason and revenge porn. Uh-oh. An unregistered Glock 17. Oh, my. Now, these are, let me, look, if somebody does revenge porn to you, it can be traced. There are people who actually work behind the scenes. I probably shouldn't say anything else. And sue them and take their house. You know, you take a little bit of heat in your cheeks for a minute and they'll fucking end up in prison. Lot lizard and passport. The authorities already know tried to drug you. Interrogation. Alibi. Incarceration, prison, penitentiary, jail, detention. Apparently they're getting all of it. Impotent. And Dharma. Impotent. Maybe you're in your Dharma and they're impotent? Okay, I'm confused. You've lost that loving feeling. Well, I guess if you're impotent, yeah. Lungs twice. Stepmother. Catalytic converter. Pandora's box. Oh, there's only a few left, so I'm going to read them. Amber alert. Temporarily insane. The impersonator knew. You know, I got that by so many times. Like I was in this thing with Charlie. Long story. I'd have to explain it. If you're not a medium, if you're not psychic, you don't know. Somebody tried to impersonate you. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Either they set them up with false documents. Somebody took your birth certificate or has your birth certificate and don't think that they can't get it. Mine was stolen from me. I know who has it. But they could take any of your credentials. We can't be trusting. You can't just trust people like that. You know what I mean? When people are trash, they're trash. Fighter pilot, let Jesus order your steps. Be the clay. Stole your car keys. Don't get in the car. Organized crime. Chaos magic. Speed. Somebody's on freaking drugs. Somebody's like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. If you want to be that stupid, go ahead, wreck your brain. Criminal family enterprise hired your coworkers. Gang affiliation. Oh my God. STD. STD. They got the venereals, okay? You don't want this. Backyard brain. And we'll end with the nurse did it, okay? I think that if I'm picking this up right, not that the card is upright because these, I don't read them that way anyway. And I'm going to set these disgusting things down. This woman has killed before, people are enticed by life insurance policies or real estate inheritances and that kind of thing. People will kill each other for money. Doesn't matter if it's I was going to say cryptocurrency. Does somebody have something like hidden in cryptocurrency? One of these fools got money that they tried to ship back and forth or in and out or in your name or pay somebody off and hide it like this. Oh, they're about to go down, honey. All right. It is 4:16. So about an hour's worth of fun for you. I'm going to clean this up. I want out of this nasty ass energy and away from whatever it is. Let's get an oracle. How about that? And here we go. I'm so sorry if you're dealing with this. I wish I could tell you in different ways that I know, but I can't. I can't put myself in your shoes, although, I can identify with lots of things, right? Ha! The wizard. Use your skills to aid others. And serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon, and we will leave it there. I love you guys. God bless you. Don't forget to pray. Look, you don't have to have a Bible. You don't have to have your Quran. You can just anywhere, just look up, even if you are in the deepest pit, the darkest well, if you feel so alone, just know the divine is protecting you. Your ancestors are watching. I'm living proof of that every day. The more you remain in alignment, the stronger your skills will be. Just know. And do with this what you will. Jesus Christ paid for you. Not that he would have had to. He's your creator. God is a creator. No one can hurt you. Stay in alignment. Drink plenty of water. if you're not married or in some, serious relationship, stay celibate. You will see your skills go through the roof. I love you all.
Ma fummo e le quattro.